Hey, what's going on, Spotlight Nation? Welcome to another installment of In the Spotlight. I'm your host, DJ Wilson, and right now I'm joined by the lovely and talented writer, producer, director of everything in the world, Miss Sherry Wright Gully. How you doing today?
Thank you. I'm wonderful. What about you?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. You know, I'm glad that we finally got this opportunity. I've been hearing a lot about Still.
Okay.
You know, this is the encore production of it.
Yes.
So I've been hearing a lot, and you guys have definitely been making your rounds, doing some press. So I'm happy that we were able to have this interview because, you know, like I know, it was some things didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to.
It always happens. It's part of the journey.
Yeah. It didn't happen. I literally yesterday was running around St. Louis looking for a spot because unfortunately someone let her know that we weren't able to do originally where we were at, but you know, the show must go on, and we're here taping it and doing it right now.
And one thing I've learned, it always happens just as it should.
Exactly. And coming into this place, we all love it. We like it.
It's awesome.
Everybody. Yeah,
awesome.
This place where we're shooting at right
now. Shout out to Toy Hall.
Yeah, shout out to Toy Hall or Toy Box Couture for putting this together for me. I owe you big time. So Miss Sherry, okay, so this is an encore performance.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about Still.
Okay, Still is about the business of relationships and how we handle our family, our marriages, and even our relationships will die when life happens. So like when you experience a traumatic experience in your life or something goes wrong in your life, do you shut down? Do you cut your friends off? Do you cut your family off? Does it put a strain on your marriage? You know, do you lose your faith in God?
Yeah.
You know, so it kind of like shows how people respond to different relationships, and also in responding to different relationships, what is the end of it all? You know, what is the end of it all? So that's basically what it's about.
So when people come out and see the show, which takes place August 6th at 6 o'clock at UMSL's J.C. Penney Theater, make sure you guys are there, but we'll get a little more into that later on. So, you know, seeing this play, you know, reading about it, I remember when we first had our discussion, I know a lot of couples and a lot of people are going to see themselves in these characters. Do you feel the same way?
I do. And every play that I've ever written, people always see themselves in there. So it always mirrors somebody's life because I always write about real life experiences, things that happen to people. I mean, it's life. So it's going to mirror the life of someone there.
Yeah. And speaking of plays, you know, this woman has been working. She's a renaissance, and we can look back at some of her accolades. She has written, and this is dating, what, back to 2003?
Yes.
Or past that. You know, your first play, was it your first play?
Single Wives.
Single Wives.
Single Wives.
Single Wives in 2003, Dancing on the Edge in 2005, Unpleasant Excitement, and, you know, just the list goes on and on.
Yes.
So through everything that you have done, what experience or what can you take from the previous play to the next for our playwrights out there?
You know, yes. One thing about it is that every time you do a play or a production or anything that you're doing, you're going to learn something from it. Things are not going to all go the way you plan for them to go. You're going to have those disappointments and all of that. But at the end of the day, it's all a learning lesson. And so whatever you learned from the last one, you apply it to the next one. So even if you have to push a play back because things are not happening, tickets are not selling or whatever, it's okay. Because whenever it's time to do it, that's going to be the perfect time to do it. In between time, you're going to learn things, you know, that will only make it better, you know.
See, I could not be in your shoes now. Me personally, I've been a part of a few productions, not plays, but just other shows in general. And when I say the backstage is just chaotic, so,
oh my God.
You know,
it is.
What's the biggest cast you worked with in all the productions that you've done?
Probably about a cast of 50, and I think that was Unpleasant Excitement, yes.
And I bet that experience was unpleasant with 50 people.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm telling you, people become enemies behind the stage.
Yeah,
But then after it's over, then they're friends again. But it's like everybody wants to make sure that things are running smoothly, and then when that's not happening, then the pressure is on. But in that play, I had actors, I had dancers, and I had models.
Okay, okay. Well, so will you be bringing, like, and we'll get back to Still in just a second, but those previous plays that you've done, like Unpleasant, Or are you going to bring those productions back at one point?
I actually am. I had a goal to write 10 plays, and I'm up to like number 8 right now.
And
and
about
so,
10 right there.
yeah, so I'm
if
getting
not
there.
more, yeah.
So I'm getting there, and now that I've gained more experience over time, I'm going to take that experience and go back and look at the scripts again and probably revise them a little bit. Like when the first play that I wrote, I didn't know anything about the format or anything like that. I submitted it to Ron Himes and got no response at all because they can look at your script and they can tell whether or not you have any kind of experience just by format. And so I'll go back, I'll reformat them, and then I'll apply some of my directing skills that I've learned over time, which I had no experience at first, but over time I'm getting better at it.
Okay. So at what point in your life did you decide that this is what I want to do? I want to put it all to a pen to paper and just tell stories.
Okay. Well, when I was young, I was very, very shy. And when I say shy, I mean I was so quiet that if you didn't see me in the room, you did not know that I was there because I was so quiet. And so I found out that I was able to write and communicate better through writing than talking. And my dad noticed that I had a gift in writing, and at that time he tried to inspire me to become a writer, but I was too shy. So I never did anything with it. But when he died, I felt an urgency to write. And I just wrote my first play, and it turned out so good in terms of standing room only, a standing ovation at the end. And seeing that happen, it inspired me to keep doing it.
Wow.
Even though I dropped off here and there when life happened, because my father got cancer along the way and died. My mother got cancer and died. And so those kind of things, I kind of put it down for a while, and I didn't return again until 2013.
So what do you think? So what do you think your parents would think of you today?
Oh, I think they would be proud.
I think they will too,
And I'm
because you
really
accomplished so
sorry.
much.
Oh, thank you so much.
You accomplished so much.
Thank you.
So, still.
Yes,
still.
A girl at my church came to me and she asked if I could write this play for her. She didn't give me like the whole concept of it, but she kind of gave me like something that she wanted, like kind of what she wanted. And then I came up with the idea, well, let's make it about this. And then together we started brainstorming names for it. And she came up with the name, and I loved it, and it was perfect.
It was perfect. That was good. So what's been your best experience working with your cast? Doing just, like I said, you guys been all over the place. Yeah. I've been seeing you on YouTube, and I'm like, wow, she's really, I don't even know how we met, but we met. I mean, I don't know how this even happened, but it's a good thing that it did.
It's just meant to happen.
Yes.
Because I saw you doing your thing too.
Oh yeah,
I saw you all over too.
Yeah, thank you so much. So what's been the best part about all of it? Just living in the moment of everything and knowing that, you know what, I'm taking this from here to there, and there's no place to go but to the top.
I think the best thing about it is hearing the feedback of people who actually say that it touched or inspired their life, because I've given tickets away to like shelters,
Really?
The women are in shelters, and I would have them to come, and they would, sometimes I would sit in the audience just to see the reaction of the people, and I would see them laughing and crying, and then, people come back later and tell me that some of what they saw was actually their life. So for me, that's the best part, because it inspires them somehow, and it gives them hope. So I really do like that.
Wow, and that's good. You don't hear most people like, I'm gonna go to a shelter and hand out tickets to my show.
Yeah.
So with everything that's been going on with this play, have you sent it to the big man of African Americans in the Playwright, Mr. Tyler Perry?
I have not. I did send something.
Tyler, watch this.
I reached out to you, Tyler Perry, and you didn't respond. And I heard you on the radio, and you kind of addressed that. And after hearing it, I kind of understand, because you have to be careful when you're dealing with your work, and especially in this industry, because people can get a little ugly. They can try to steal your material, or they can say, they come up with all these ways to get you. So when I heard you on the radio, I gave you a pass for not responding to me.
Yeah, that's okay. We still love you. We still
love you, Tyler.
Still love you. Okay, so also you are a minister, evangelist.
Yes, I am.
So tell me, how does being a minister and a producer and director come together? Is that a good combination?
I feel like it is, because I am a minister, but walking in the office of an evangelist. An evangelist they go around.
Okay.
You know, and minister, you know, so I can get invitations to speak here or there or wherever, you know, and so that's basically it for an evangelist. They're not like stationary. So I feel like since I write plays, it's driven, ministerially driven. I think the two tie together really well, because if I'm going around evangelizing, I can also do the same with the plays.
Okay.
Go around and do it, you know, take them in various places. So
See,
I feel like it works together.
See, you learned something, because I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And so tell me, what do you think some people will be surprised to know about Miss Sherry Wright Gully and all of this?
I guess the first thing that might surprise people, because I have really grown over time, is that I was very shy. And when I tell people that now, they can't believe it. They're like, oh my God, no, I can't see you as being shy. But I was really, really shy.
I can't see you being as shy
Oh
either.
my
You know, you
God.
walked in,
Oh
she's
my God.
this director, this writer. I am here, I am theater, you know. Now we're with the cast of Still. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Yes, all these beautiful people. We're joined by Michelle Dillard, Belly B. Excuse me for that. I just met the brother Michael Shelton and Miss Barbara Hill. So excuse me, I had a little tongue tip. How you guys doing?
Great news.
You enjoying the ride? You enjoying the ride?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So tell me, Bella, is it Bella or Bella?
It's Bill.
Okay, I'm gonna call you Bella. I like the name Bella.
That's fine.
I want to name my daughter Bella.
You're not the only one.
So
it's okay.
tell me a little bit about your character.
Well, my character, she's a God-fearing woman that's definitely going through life with tests and trials and tribulations, and her faith is being tested. Life, just in general, is being tested. Overall, she's more of a woman who she's looking for what she needs in a time of her I'm trying to find a better way to put this without giving you all the information.
I thought you was gonna cry. I thought she was being touched by it.
Definitely. Once you see it, you'll definitely be like, okay, I see why you are emotional trying to, speak about the character. She definitely brings you in a lot of emotional roller coaster moments. And if you're a mother, you'll definitely feel where she's coming from. Some may not. But at the same time, you'll definitely have sympathy for her doing this and everything. And she's just a woman that's just looking to find out where she stands now that her faith has been tested, what she should do next, what road she should take, what's the best decision for her husband and for herself as well, and her friends and her family. So it's definitely trying for her, but in the end, that's all I'm going to say is in the end.
In the end. And trust me, you guys are going to see. So would you say your character is more a reflection of you, or are you more like, I'm not no guy friend, I turn up in the club. So, look at, I blasted her out.
No, I don't turn up in the club. I used to turn up in the club. My legs won't let me turn up in the club anymore. Okay. So now I have to be dainty when I'm sitting in the club.
Dainty.
I still love the music. Don't get me wrong. I still listen to their music. I still listen to gospel. So no, the character is not me by far. But I definitely do relate to the character because the life that she has, I've been able to see that with close members of my family. Partial of that anyway. So she's actually the opposite of me.
Right, there you go. And you guys are going to see more of that. Again, definitely go check this play out again, August 6th at UMSL campus at the JCPenney Theater. Miss Michelle Dillard, who played Lindsay Barnett. Lindsay Barnett. Tell me a little bit about Lindsay.
Lindsay is a very successful woman. She has her own talk show. She loves her sorority sisters, and she's that woman that wants to kind of help everybody, a little bit preachy to everybody, and she has some secrets of her own. And you'll see how they come out in the play. But she wants to preach to everybody and make sure everybody else is doing what they're supposed to do. But she has some skeletons in the closet also.
Okay. So who would you say you best watch to prepare for your character, Wendy Williams or Oprah Winfrey?
Honestly, neither.
Neither.
No,
Okay.
No. I mean, I really do admire Oprah, but I just try to bring my own flavor to it.
Bring your own flavor.
I've seen enough talk show hosts, and I just try to, bring my own flavor to it and think about the questions that I would want to be asked, and just run with it. Sherry is an excellent writer, and
Thank you.
she made it easy for me to ask the various actors the questions that I needed to ask.
Okay, absolutely. And I also know that you're trying to break into getting your own talk show, doing a little bit of pretty much what we did. I saw a little taste of it on Inbox. Shout out to Inbox Magazine. So you planning on pursuing more of that, or what we at with that?
Well, you know what? One day, right now, I'm trying to finish up a master's degree in theater.
Okay.
And I've been acting actually for over 30 years, and hoping to go out to LA to do some work. I have a little studio in my home. I'm a voiceover artist, but I love acting and love doing voiceovers. But hopefully one day I'll land a show just like you.
Oh, you trust me, you will. And trust me, it's gonna be a lot more coming from it. I believe in all of you guys. Just a remarkable cast. So Miss Barbara Hill.
I'm Nietzsche.
I was gonna say, you was like, oh crap, the camera's on me. No, it's your turn. It's your turn.
I know it's my turn, and yes, I did want to sit here
She
and
had
just
that
watch
Miss America.
everybody else.
She had that Miss American smile, going like, yeah, ask me whatever you want. You play Nietzsche.
Yes.
Okay, so you and Michael Stafford character is married.
Yes.
No, they're married.
They're
Oh
married.
no, I'm
Yes.
creating drama already.
Micah.
Yeah.
I'm creating
Okay.
You're
drama
adding
already.
more drama.
So
Okay, I mean, Nika
I can
sound
see
like
that.
that sister that mess
Nietzsche.
with
Yeah.
Nietzsche.
It's a ghetto name.
Yeah, very. Very. Tell me a little bit about Nietzsche.
Well, Nietzsche is Sandra, Lindsay, and Barbara's friend. She's a teacher, but she's a little wild. She's not saved, and she loves the men. And particularly,
See, exactly
she
what I just pointed out.
Sandra's man. So she.
Oh, so that mean I gave. Never mind. Go ahead.
So yeah, she's a little dramatic. So and that's basically.
I'm afraid to ask if your character reflects your life, but that's
No. But I love men too, but I don't. I try to stay away from the men.
Teacher.
Okay, well, sure.
But I am a teacher. I'm a
Oh
teacher.
yeah. Okay.
No, but
You one of them teachers that turn up.
no, I'm a Christian, so.
What grade you teach?
Kindergarten.
Then you're a kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. So what's been your best experience about being part of this cast?
Just meeting all these wonderful actors and actresses.
Mm-hmm.
Watching them act and developing my skills as well.
Okay. So any future work that you've done? Well, tell me, how did you come about? Before we get to future work, how did you come across working with Sherry, or how did you audition? How did it come about?
Okay, well, my friend Kanitha Paris, I've acted with her in the past, and she called me one day and said that Sherry, I'm sorry.
Miss Sherry.
Sherry
I
needed
get the boss name
an
off.
understudy. Sorry, a little bit nervous, but Sherry needed an understudy for the part of Barbara. So I was like, yes, I could do that.
Mhm.
And so I came in and I understudied for a while, and then I
Now
came.
you're the actor. Now you're the lead. I'm not gonna say leading role, but now
No,
you
not
are
the leading role, but I'm a part.
Okay. Is the person that you were understudying for? She's still part of the cast. What is that?
Yes, she is.
She's still part of the cast. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So how's it working with Sherry?
Oh, I love Sherry. She's great.
Get the pink slip out. You sure?
I'm
Right.
positive.
I'm just saying.
She's
Like, what
wonderful.
else she
She's
gonna-
kind.
Oh, we gonna
Young
after we get cordial with interview. Oh, I'm gonna ask some more questions.
Okay.
My man Mr. Michael Shelton, Freddie,
How you doing?
Frederick. What's been going on, man?
Oh, not much.
How
Not
does it
much.
feel being surrounded by all these beautiful African American sisters?
Oh, it feels great.
Yeah, it feels great.
It feels great.
So tell me a little bit about Freddie.
Freddie is a Christian husband. His job is to take care of his wife, his family, be the head of the household, be the leader, have a strong foundation for his household and his wife.
Speak up a little bit. Speak up a bit.
He has to hold his family together has a strong foundation through God. He's also going to endure a lot of emotions and a lot of trials and things like that, and he has to try to find a way to do that.
Okay. So, what do you think that you as Michael take away from Freddie?
Just being able to talk to God and do what you need to do when talking to God to take on the worldly issues or the everyday life issues.
Okay.
Just being better at it.
Okay, my apologies. So, tell me, how do you and your wife, character-wise, become friends with this? How does that happen?
Good question.
How does that happen? Is that gonna give too much away, or?
All I can say is that you have to work hard to be right.
Mm-hmm.
But if you already have a God-fearing mind or a spiritual mind, you'll be okay.
Okay, good answer. So, who you end up with at the end?
You gotta come to the play and see.
Look, the ball players
say
good.
hey.
Can't give away. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're sitting right here with the cast of Steel, with some of the cast members from Steel, and we're finna get into some fun questions now. Okay. Now that everybody has introduced themselves, and yeah, and I'm completely going off script, so I don't know what I'm gonna say. So who would you say out of the whole cast, who is the one most likely to forget their lines? Go ahead, Bill. Who's most likely to forget their lines?
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth? Oh.
They're not here.
Because they're not here. They're not. Okay.
Yes, they're not here.
Okay. So, Michael, who would you say is the biggest? Yeah, I gotta ask the guy this. Who is the biggest diva of the cast?
The biggest diva?
Diva. Come on, theater diva.
Of the cast or just out of the group?
Out of the group.
I would say Sherry is the biggest diva.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's safe to say you won't be part of the next production. I personally was thinking it was Michelle. Michelle sitting over there in that red dress, like, yeah, I know she is.
No.
Michelle sitting over there like, yeah, son, I got 2 more photo shoots after this.
I'm totally the opposite.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay. So who's the most funniest on set? Who's the most funny? Like the person that you look forward to coming to table reads and rehearsals every day. Like, oh, we finna crack up. Because I know if I'm part of
You
this
mean
cast,
like off the set or in the actual play?
in the play.
For me, it's Freddie.
Really?
Yeah, because some of the animations that he does is like totally funny to me. I just love watching. Yeah.
Give us some. What's some of the funny stuff you do?
Right.
So what you somebody trying to read that line, you just do that?
You'll get to see that later.
yeah,
You'll get
Oh,
to see that later.
okay. Well, I definitely want to put some of you guys on the spot. You know, Sherry stated earlier that you guys are an awesome group. So we're going to put somebody to the test. This is not rehearsed. This is just something we're going to do. We want to see some of y'all do an insert from the play. Who want to do it? Who want to do that? Two of y'all? Oh, we finna really see some stuff. So when we come back, we're going to see that Barbara and Michael see what they can do for the show. So I'm putting them on the spot to see how talented they really are.
That is on the spot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know they're talented actors, but I kind of wanted to put them to the test. So doing the excerpt from the play Still, we're going to have Barbara Hill and Micah Shelton. So take it away, you guys.
Nietzsche, what are you still doing here?
Well, I think I left my keys here.
You do? Okay. Where do you think you left them?
Well, I think I left them over there on the couch, but I don't want to be bending over in this dress.
Oh, bending out. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Maybe I go on the couch. You know what? I'm gonna look down in the couch, see if they're down there.
All right.
I don't know. Keys are in here. Oh, Sandra come in here. She's gonna kill me. Oh, so close.
Well,
Oh.
did you see
No, I didn't see your keys. Your phone.
Are you
Well,
sure that you didn't see it?
I'm sure I didn't see it. You know what? You know what? Maybe you left them by the door. Maybe you left them by the door.
maybe.
There's probably somewhere by the door. I'm sure they're by the door. I'll just check by the door. Maybe they're there.
All right, maybe. But I was sure I left it here. But if you're sure that you don't see it,
God knows I don't see it.
well, if you find it, call me.
Okay. I'll call you. No. no, I won't. No, I won't call you. But you know what? I'll see you later. Yep. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
Oh my God! wow! You guys, that was an excerpt from the hit stage play "Still" that is going to be playing August 6th at the J.C. Penney Theater right on UMSL campus. You guys still can order tickets. We're going to bring the director, writer, producer in one more time before we get up out of here. Miss Sherry, I want you to tell everybody where can they buy tickets and purchase?
Okay, we do have a location. You can go to Transformation Christian Bookstore that's located on the corner of Sarah and Page. The address, I can't think of it right now, but if you know where Sarah and Page is on the corner, that bookstore, you can look it up. We also have a website, www.iamtheater-srd.com. And theater is R-E, not E-R. Or you can call me, 618-580-9745. Tickets are $20 in advance and $25 at the door. You better hurry because they're selling.
Yeah, trust me, they are selling. And trust me, if you like that, you're going to get a lot more of what you just seen tonight. I thank you guys for watching. This has been another episode of In the Spotlight. This is the cast of Still, and we will see you guys August 6th.
August 6th.
Good night, St. Louis.
Bye.
Good night.